Okay, so we have the budget guidelines. The following are the Board of County Commissioners guidelines for the preliminary budget for the 2020 and 2021 year. Preliminary budgets are due to the auditor in the Munis financial system by close of business on Monday, August 12, 2019. Revenue in 2020 is projected to be level with 2019. The county will strive to build reserve balances with all unexpended and one-time revenues in accordance with reserve requirements and resolution number 5817. Department heads and elected officials are asked to present a 2020 budget at 2019 amended budget levels at June 30th, 2019, and a 2021 shadow budget at 2020 levels, plus CBA and other contractual increases. Please implement the following guidelines when developing both 2020 and 2021 preliminary budgets. For revenue levels, current expense property tax levy will include a 1% increase, and roads will also include a 1% increase. Budget with existing fees and service charge schedules, review for proposed fee increases if possible. Grants should be budgeted conservatively with projected amounts to be received within the proper budget year. Interest rates on investments will be 0.5%. Transfers in, there's a transfer form for the department signature, and please return to the budget office. Transfers in without a form or equivalent transfer or offset will not be considered in the budget. Reimbursable interdepartmental revenue budgeted in one fund should be budgeted as an expense in another fund via the attached form. Requests without a form or equivalent offset will not be considered in the budget. This includes departments receiving mental health fund revenue. For expenditure levels, wages for union represented employees with signed union contracts should reflect general wage step and COLA increases as outlined in the contracts. Wages for non-represented employees shall reflect step increases only. The board may increase non-represented wages at a later date. Wages for elected officials shall reflect the increases as stated in resolutions. 2020 ER&R revenue rates are attached. Traffic policing diversion is currently at $2.16 million, and the board may change this at a later date during the budget preparation. Budget any debt service per the attached treasurer's debt service schedule. Transfers out, fill out the attached form and return to the budget office. Reimbursable interdepartmental expenses, do the same. Human Resources will supply the benefit rate sheet and medical allocation for 2020 and 2021. Medical budgets should reflect maximum amounts paid by the county times the number of FTEs. 2020 and 2021 reserve for technology rates will be $285 per FTE. 2020 and 2021 unemployment rates will be $200 per FTE. 2020 internal allocation amounts will be attached. 2020 information technology charges will be attached. The 2020 state auditor charges will be attached. Building remodel request forms were emailed to departments on June 6th and should have been returned to facilities by July 5th. If not, please do so as soon as possible. Expenditure authority shall be adopted as two bottom lines for all elected officials and county department budgets, including special funds, in accordance with resolution number 2617. One bottom line for total salaries and benefits and one bottom line for operational expenses. Ending fund balance is not an appropriation. Overall expenditures will be reviewed in relation to reserve requirements identified in resolution number 5817. Departments are encouraged to seek out new grant awards. Additional expenditure requests in order to hire a grant writer will be considered by the board. For the Munis budget, prepare your internal budget analysis via any mechanism you prefer in preparation of Munis entry. The auditor will did send processing instructions on July 1st. The 2020 Munis budget will include the following 5 levels. Budget 1 is the preliminary budget request. This is right now currently populated with 2019 amended budget numbers at June 30th. Departments may change the numbers to the requested amounts. Budget level 2 is the auditor's preliminary budget, and the auditor will make any error correction changes to preliminary budget requests in this level. Budget 3 is the maintenance level changes. This is Department's 2019 amended budget at June 30th plus non-discretionary changes. Positions approved at the March 19th and June 18th budget hearings will be included in Budget Level 3, and Budget Level 3 will be entered by the Budget Office. Budget Level 4 is policy level changes, and this is the difference between Budget Level 2 and Budget Level 3 and will populate automatically. Departments are to fill out the attached project form for each new project request in the 2020 budget. A project request may include multiple bars lines and both revenue and expenses to show how the project number was derived. Excuse me. The following are considered projects: new staffing requests, capital including vehicle purchases, operational requests by project, and all other items over the maintenance level changes. The 2021 Munis budget entry will include the following: Budget Level 1, enter any changes to the 2020 budget for the 2021 budget. For budget narratives, a budget narrative should include the following information and is due to the budget manager via email. Please no paper copies by September 9th. 2018, 2019, and 2020 FTE count and organizational chart. FTE position allocations and funding sources, if any. Proposed fee increases, workload indicators, include a 3-year history comparison, project level changes. Countywide trainings will be provided by the budget manager in the commission chambers on July 11th at 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Are there any questions?
Commissioners, any questions?
Okay.
Well, we're all awake now, thank you.
Yeah, sorry. That was a long read.
Okay, very good, thanks.